welcome to my channel and welcome to day 13 of my 25 days of Craftmas series. Today I'm showing you how to make this easy metal farmhouse sign. I really love how simple this sign is, yet it turned out so cute. The supplies came from Dollar Tree, so it was super inexpensive to make. Now let's go take a look at the supply list and get started. For this project you'll need a corrugated metal sign and a square wooden sign, and I found both of these at Dollar Tree. You'll also need some black vinyl, transfer tape, your weeding tool and scraper, white paint and a brush, Christmas embellishments, a hot glue gun and glue, or E6000, and of course, your Cricut, a cutting mat, and the cut file. So grab your supplies and head over to your computer. The first thing we need to do is grab the SVG file we'll be using for this project. You can get it for free on my blog at burtonavenue.com. I keep all the SVG files for the projects I make and share in my free SVG library. These files will work with all kinds of cutting machines and they're free to everyone. Once you're on my site, just go to Free SVG Files and then Free SVG Library. You will need a password to get into the library, and there are instructions on the screen if you need to get one. For this project, we're going to be using the cut file called Joy to the World BA2113. To find it, just use your browser search and enter 2113. Once you've found the link, go ahead and click on it, and the files will be downloaded onto your computer. So I'm going to show you how to set up and cut your design in Cricut Design Space. If you're not sure how to unzip and import designs into Cricut Design Space, be sure to check out my step-by-step tutorial. So this is what the design will look like when you first import it onto your Canvas screen. So we need to resize it so that it will work with our project. To do that, I'm going to create a square that is the same size as my piece of wood. So I'm going to go over to Shapes and then choose Square, and then go up here and make sure the padlock is closed and put in 5.5 inches. And then you'll also want to click on Arrange and choose Send to Back. And then I'm going to go up and change the color to a white so that I can see everything a little bit better. Now you can select the design and then just drag on these arrows and resize the design until it looks good on that square. So I resized the design to almost 4.5 inches, and I think that looks good on that square. Once you're happy with the size, you can select the square and delete it. And then the only other thing that we need to do on this screen is select the design and right-click and choose Attach. And that will just lock everything together, so our Cricut will cut everything out the same way that we see it on the screen. So now we can click on the green Make It button, and then you'll be taken to this screen. And this is just going to show us what the design is going to look like on the cutting mat. If everything looks good, you can click on the green Continue button. Once Design Space finds your Cricut, you'll be taken to this screen. Make sure that your dial is set to vinyl, and then you can go load your mat. So you're going to place a piece of black vinyl on your cutting mat and smooth it down. Load it into your Cricut by pressing the up and down arrow button. When your Cricut is ready to cut, you'll see the C button light up. Press that and the machine will begin cutting. When everything has been cut, you can press the up and down arrow button again to unload your mat. Remove your vinyl from the cutting mat and trim away any unused portion of the vinyl. Then weed away the excess vinyl from around your design. You can use your weeding tool to pull out the small pieces left inside of the letters. Next, cut a piece of transfer tape a little bit larger than your design and place it sticky side up on your work surface. Then place your vinyl on top of the transfer tape and rub over it with your scraper. Trim off the excess transfer tape and vinyl backing. Next, we're going to paint the little wooden square. You'll need to paint the sides and the front. Since you won't see the back at all, you can skip that. You'll probably need to do 2 to 3 coats of white paint. Once the paint is totally dry, it's time to apply the vinyl. So grab your design and pull off the vinyl backing. Position the design on the center of the wooden square. You can use a ruler, but I just kind of eyed it. Once it's in place, you can rub over it again with your scraper and then carefully pull off the transfer tape. Use either hot glue or E6000 to attach the wood to the metal sign. To finish off the sign, you can glue on some pine and berries to the top of the sign. And that's it! It's so cute! I just love how it turned out. If you enjoyed this project and want to see more like it, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so you'll get notified each time I post something new.